This is chess, not checkers. Madam Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and distinguished guests. I remember in elementary school having to choose to play either checkers or chess. And since I didn't have anyone to teach me, and the game of checkers was so easy to learn, I chose checkers. So after a couple of months, eventually I got bored and it became rudimentary. There was nothing else to learn from this game. It took years for me to actually appreciate the game of chess. I would see it in different places, like Shawshank Redemption, when the main character was making those chess pieces. And Malcolm X, I remember him seeing one of his inmates in prison playing chess, and he had a lot of wisdom. Hearing the Wu-Tang Clan and referencing chess in their music inspired me, because if hip hop artists were talking about chess and it was featured in movies, it made me think, wow, this game is actually pretty important and respected. And I wondered, why am I fearing this game? And I was fearing it because, it was difficult. It's definitely more difficult than checkers. But as I learned, I actually fell in love with the game of chess. And chess has survived the test of time. It's been around for almost 1,500 years. It started in India, actually. So it's been played by royalty. It's been played by military strategists and people from all over the world. So today I just want to share 4 reasons of why you should learn how to play chess. So number 1, foresight. In chess, you have to know how to see all angles of the game, the beginning, the middle, and the end. So, when I first started playing, I thought there was just one strategy, but it's all these strategies that make up the whole game. Chess, you have to know how to not only how to begin, but how to end. And then the middle part is the most important. So in life, we have to look at life in that same mindset, whatever you start. In Toastmasters, you have to know your beginning, your middle, and end. In the beginning, you have to start by volunteering, taking initiative, and in the middle, being a mentor. And finally, what do you want to do with your speaking skills? Do you want to teach? Do you want to inspire others? So foresight is number 1. Number 2, it's called circumspection. It's a crazy word, but it means surveying the entire scene, observing hidden dynamics and unseen possibilities. When you're playing checkers, you have to make sure that you're looking at all angles, making sure that your small pieces, like your pawns, so there's pawns, and then you have your stronger pieces, your king, your queen, your bishop, your rook. So you want to make sure that you don't lose these valuable pieces. You got to make sure that you're not your pawn is moving up, but that you don't lose those big pieces, that you just make sure that you're looking in all angles. So again, like in life, we got to look at all angles in what we're doing. Why are we in Toastmasters? I'm in Toastmasters because I know that this is one of, it's a tool it's a weapon in my arsenal, pretty much. One of my weapons that I use whenever I enter a meeting, whenever I go for a job, whenever I talk to anybody. I know that I can speak anywhere because I've been able to speak in Toastmasters and other clubs. So just like chess, you got to make sure to survey the scene, so make sure it's a bigger picture out there. Number 3 is caution, avoiding unnecessary blunders. In chess, you have to not make those small mistakes. Just like I mentioned before, it's kind of like looking at the big picture. But when you're looking at the big picture, you got to be cautious of the investments that you make, and the people that you befriend, and the jobs that you take. You got to make sure that they actually are part of the bigger picture that you want to take. So be cautious in the moves that you make, but not too scared either. But be cautious. Make sure that you're looking at everything that comes with the moves that you make. Finally, perseverance. Perseverance is refusing to give up in dim circumstances. Sometimes in chess, you might be down a couple of pieces, but that doesn't mean that you're out. It means that you have to be aware of your opponent's mistakes. People make mistakes whenever you're seeking something. If you're seeking for a promotion, make sure that you're better than your other candidates, your coworkers. Make sure that you, even though that other opponent or that other coworker is a friend of the boss, make sure that you know how to persevere against that. Make sure to not easily give up hope. In chess, there's a quote that says, if your opponent is making a mistake, don't correct them. It's kind of crazy, but it's true. If you're both aiming for a goal and that person is making a mistake, and if it's a competition, you got to make sure to get ahead. But it's levels of that. Don't just take it as a Machiavellian or you want to take out everybody. But if you have a goal in mind, make sure to that you have your how do you say, that you have ways to get around that, pretty much. So chess provides these tools to be successful and provides the opportunity to play with other people. I played with people all over the world. I played with people from all ages. My little brother, who's 10 years younger, has beaten me in chess, and I taught him. So my motivation for giving this speech is to, yes, motivate you to learn and play, but also, if that's too much, I want to recommend 3 movies: Life of King, Brooklyn Castle, and Critical Thinking, which is a new movie that came out, and they all revolve around chess. So if you want to take something from the speech, is the four things: foresight, circumspection, caution, and perseverance. Thank you, Madam Toastmaster.